Hi everyone, welcome back to Swiss Home Garden. I'm Chitra. In this video, I will be sharing with you a very easy homemade whipped mango body butter recipe. Let's begin. Mango butter is made from the pit of the mango, and this has not the same extra strong flavor of mango itself. It has a very delicate and very subtle smell. Some of the excellent properties of mango butter: it is a natural source of vitamin A, E and C. Then it can reduce the signs of aging. I'm not making any claims. This is according to many of the research which I have done. Then it also keeps your skin highly moisturized. You can actually use the mango butter itself and rub it on your skin. It is moisturizing. But since I like to make it into a whipped consistency, I am adding quarter cup of coconut oil, quarter cup of sweet almond oil, or you can also substitute it with jojoba oil. And then I'm also adding a little bit of cocoa butter and some essential oils. Now the other properties of mango butter is that it is highly moisturizing and it nourishes the skin. It's neutral in smell, and then it also doesn't have this grainy texture once it starts to change the consistency when it is at room temperature. Some of the other homemade body butters after a while has some kind of grainy like consistency, but this is not there in the mango butter, and it is very high in fatty acids and antioxidants. It's excellent for eczema, dry skin and cracked skin. So these are the reasons why I like to use mango butter, especially now as we are tending slowly to fall weather and very soon we will have very cold temperatures. Let's dive into this recipe. For this recipe, I am adding half a cup of mango butter, quarter cup of cocoa butter, quarter cup of coconut oil, quarter cup of sweet almond oil. I will be adding 10 drops of lavender essential oil, 10 drops of sandalwood essential oil and 5 drops of frankincense. Now this is a nice combination, but you can play around with whatever essential oil suits you best. A word of caution: if you're wanting to use a citrus essential oil like orange or lemon essential oil, it's advisable that you use this body butter only inside the home, because citrus essential oils are photosensitive. So you do not use citrus essential oils if you're going to be using it for outside. One of the concerns from many people that usually homemade body butters are very oily. So to avoid that, what I will be doing is I will be adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder. You can also substitute this with cornstarch, but I have arrowroot powder and it has worked for me very well in the past. The other thing that you could add additionally would be a little bit of hydrosol. Like you could add chamomile hydrosol or rose hydrosol. I have both of it. I'll just add a tiny bit of it, but this is completely optional. Now let's dive into this recipe. I'm going to be using a double boiler and I will warm up the butters. Once the butters have melted, add in the oils and then mix it together with a little bit of vitamin E oil, but this is completely optional, and let it cool and then shortly freeze it so that the whole fat gets set. You should be able to make a dent with your finger and then you take it out and whip it. Now recently I had one of my subscribers who was living in a very hot climate saying that the body butter was not getting the whipped consistency. My suggestion would be that you make the body butter when the temperature of your home is cooler, like early morning or late in the evening. Or the other suggestion would be you can put the set body butter in a bowl of ice cubes or very cold water and then start whipping it. While you're whipping, you can add in the essential oil and then As you continue whipping, add in little by little of the arrowroot powder. Once the body butter forms the peaks, you can take it and store it into sterilized glass jar. I usually don't store it in the refrigerator. I just keep it in the bathroom shelf and it does last that long. And the excess of it, I store it in a cool place like in my basement. Since I don't have a double boiler, I improvise it. I use a thick bottom pot with water and heat up the water and then place a glass bowl which fits exactly into this boiling pot. To the boiling water, add in the fat like the mango butter and cocoa butter if you are adding any. In case you're living in a warm country, there's no need to melt the coconut oil, but in our case, most often the coconut oil has hardened at room temperature, so I will also be melting that. Melt the fats which need to be melted, then remove it from the heat and add in the oils like the sweet almond oil. You can at this stage also add the vitamin E oil and a little bit of the hydrosol, but hydrosol is completely optional. Cool it and then set it into the freezer shortly. All the fat should be set, but you should be able to make an indent with your fingers. Use a stand mixer for mixing this fat. While mixing, add in the essential oils. Add the arrowroot powder a little at a time. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of arrowroot powder slowly till you feel that it is not greasy. Mix it until it has the consistency of whipped cream and it should start to form peaks. The arrowroot powder can be omitted if you want the body butter to be greasy in case you want it for dry skin. Store it into sterilized glass jars in a cool and dry place. Please check out my blog post for this recipe for this mango butter. I will leave the link below in the description box. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe. I post one new video every week on food from scratch, Swiss country living, natural recipes and gardening. See you in my next video. Don't forget to check out the blog post for this recipe. I'm looking forward to your comments and suggestions. Until next time, bye-bye.